saw all three of us maybe. Restaurants, and it's pretty much the same I'd give to any business owner, is start collecting the contact information of the people who walk in and give you money. I mean, they're the most valuable asset. And if you're in the type of business that doesn't collect, it doesn't have something that they could give away for a birthday, like you're a dentist. Nobody wants a filling on their birthday. Birthdays of your clientele, restaurant to collaborate with. Anytime I get a restaurant client, I immediately go out into the area and look for businesses that know the birthdays of their clients and say, hey, Dr. Joe, I'd like to give all your patients a free meal for their birthday. And then at the beginning of the month, Dr. Joe can send an email, happy birthday from Dr. Joe. Go on into Pepperoni Pizza Palace and get a free pizza for your birthday. They're not going alone on their birthday. They're going to bring 2 or 3 other people to the restaurant. Those people are going to pay full price. They're going to join the birthday club list at the restaurant. They're all there because of Dr. Joe. So they're going to talk about Dr. Joe, and he's going to get a little word of mouth from that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Infinite Abilities Podcast. I am your host, Nick Earhart, and we are here to encourage each other to find our own unique abilities. Let's go. All right, everyone. So I'm excited about my guest today because, I call him the birthday guy. So that's really cool, and I like what he does. I like how he helps other businesses, get more people in the doors and help them grow. Leo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Sure, Nick. Thanks for having me on today. I run a marketing agency. I run a birthday marketing agency. And I chose birthdays as my point of differentiation because I knew there aren't any other birthday marketing agencies out there. I work primarily with restaurants to get and keep their customers coming back more often using birthday clubs, loyalty clubs would be another way to refer to them. But birthdays are a great way for really any business to get their customers on a list that they can then use to get those customers to come back.
You gotta stay in front of your clients, but by you having the birthday thing, that makes sure that the businesses keep getting in front of their customers and everything.
It's a non-threatening way to do that. Some people don't like being on email lists. I'll talk to business owners about this, and they say, I hate getting spam from businesses. Well, if you're getting a special offer from a business that you're going to frequent anyway, it's something that most people will look forward to. Birthdays are a non-way to collect that information. Hey, join our birthday club and get a free XYZ on your birthday. So, I try to speak to the logical brain of a business owner. You spend thousands of dollars opening a business. Yeah. People show up and give you money, and you can't rely on them to remember to come back. We just live in such a highly distracted society. So I say the most valuable asset of any business is the people who show up and give them money. And that's really what I encourage business owners to do, whether they use me or not. Hey, figure out a way to collect that contact information so you can remind them that you're there.
Add value to their life. I'm all about, improving your life, your mindset, your confidence. For me to be able to send out, maybe like a monthly email to say, hey, thinking about you, and, what we're working on is this, and this. It really helps keep you on the mind of your customers, and that's so important.
Thing that online business owners take for granted. They've done it since day one. They get on they got on email lists. They get the lead magnets from a ton of online businesses. It's just not something that most brick and mortar businesses do on a regular basis because it's a hassle. They have to get the staff to sign on and ask everybody that comes in, hey, join our birthday club. Are you in our birthday club?
Birthday
so it's a lot easier for the online business person to do it because they see the immediate value
every year
in having an email list. It's a little it's more of a sales job to get the brick and mortar business owners to do it.
It's always exciting. Around my birthday, it's like a whole week I can basically eat for free. That's so cool.
Yeah, exactly right. And, something I would email, you're really on a bunch of birthday club lists, you said, so email all of them 6 months before your birthday. That's called the half birthday.
I guess I do that.
And say, hey, where's my half birthday offer?
So
because that's another
I
thing
talked
that people
more
who know the
about,
birthdays of their
like,
clientele
why
can do.
you call
They can
yourself
have a half
the birthday
birthday
guy.
offer. That's why I'm the birthday guy, Nick. Come on. You'll see the number behind me. It's reversed, but it's 109. And since May 1st, I've attended 109 virtual networking sessions. My goal for May was to attend. I wanted to attend 100 virtual networking sessions in May, and I attended 107. I've done a couple more since. But I knew that in doing networking, whether in person or virtual, that I would run into a ton of people who called themselves marketers. I was reasonably certain I would run into exactly 0 people who called themselves birthday marketers. So it's really just my way of standing out in the crowd. And thebirthdayguy.com, because I knew 10 minutes after talking to me, most people wouldn't remember my name. Stand out. But they might remember the birthday guy. So that's why I got thebirthdayguy.com and use that as sort of a jumping off point for people that might be interested in using my services or learning more about my services.
Is I stand out and people remember. So it's, for my business, it's like I can kind of use that power tool that I got, It's like everybody who's ever met me remembers me. So it's really helpful.
Correct.
And it's important to, build your brand around yourself. And that's what you did, which is so awesome.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'll tell you that during that month of May where I attended 107 networking events, I met hundreds of people, saw hundreds of people on the little screens and everything, and stand out just from their appearance or what they had going on. One was obviously Santa Claus, a guy dressed as Santa Claus, Papa John.
Really?
And there was another guy. His name was Quail. He runs a bookkeeping service, but I remember him because he had a live cockatoo walking on him during his networking sessions. So of the hundreds and hundreds of people I've seen, I would think so. Memory
I would think
the guy that was dressed as Santa,
what would be
and
like
the guy who had a live bird
tip
walking
that you
on
would
him.
give
So
a business owner?
I hope
something
I'm
that you
in
might
the category, the birthday
recommend
guy category,
right when
with
you
people who saw all 3 of us, maybe. Restaurants, and it's pretty much the same I'd give to any business owner, is start collecting the contact information of the people who walk in and give you money. I mean, they're the most valuable asset. And if you're in the type of business that doesn't collect, doesn't have something that they could give away for a birthday, like you're a dentist, nobody wants a filling on their birthday. Birthdays of your clientele, restaurant to collaborate with. Anytime I get a restaurant client, I immediately go out into the area and look for businesses that know the birthdays of their clients and say, hey, Dr. Joe, I'd like to give all your patients a free meal for their birthday. And then at the beginning of the month, Dr. Joe can send an email, happy birthday from Dr. Joe. Go on into Pepperoni Pizza Palace and get a free pizza for your birthday. They're not going alone on their birthday. They're going to bring 2 or 3 other people to the restaurant. Those people are going to pay full price. They're going to join the birthday club list at the restaurant. They're all there because of Dr. Joe. So they're going to talk about Dr. Joe, and he's going to get a little word of mouth from that. So I would encourage all businesses to start collecting the birthday information, even if you're not in the business. If say you own a carpet cleaning business, it's a weird question to ask your customer, hey, what's your birthday? Everybody's thinking you're trying to steal my identity. Well, you can just say, I'm just starting to recognize the birthdays of my favorite customers. You don't need to tell me the year, just the month and the day. And you really don't even need the day either. Just tell me the month of your birthday. And by the time their birthday rolls around, they will have forgotten that they gave it to you. So it's really going to be a nice surprise. And if you send them a half birthday greeting, it's going to be a nice surprise. And in New York, we have the lottery system. So we have scratch off lottery tickets. Throw one of those in a birthday card. If you aren't in a business that has something to give away, like a free meal or a free car wash or a free bowling game, just throw a $1 lottery ticket in there. That's we've started birthday greetings thanks to Facebook. So if you actually sent them physical something in the mail, you'd really stand out. as a small business owner. So it's really worth it to start collecting
I like
the birthdays of your customers, regardless of what kind of business you're in. And even if it's a weird question to ask, just be honest. Say, I'm going to start recognizing the birthdays of my favorite customers. And just remember to do that.
On somebody's birthday. Okay. You're not just giving away, free food. What's going to happen is they're going to come to your restaurant. They can bring their family or their friends or whoever. So then you're going to end up making more sales because you did that. Mm-hmm. It's not just free meal, that's it. No, you're going to create more revenue because of that. And I think a lot of business owners, they tend to just look at I'm giving them away something for free. But no, it's going to pay for itself.
Repeat business. If they get them on the list, the next day an email goes out that says, hey, thanks for joining us at Pete's Pepperoni Pizza Palace. Here's a coupon that you can use in the next 10 days. And so you're going to get a percentage of them back again. Point out to business owners. And if I get any pushback on this from restaurant owners, it's they don't want to give away a free meal. And I understand that, particularly if you have lobster on the menu. In which case I'll say, okay, you can put a top dollar value, a free meal up to X number of dollars. So that's something I'll recommend. But what all businesses have to realize is there's a cost to get a customer. It might be time, it might be money. If you put an ad in the paper and it costs $300 and you get 10 customers in the restaurant business, that table costs you $30. It costs you $30 to get those people in the door. So your birthdays, advertising, you only do, you only have works. Advertising, you only have to pay for if it works. You send out $120 gift certificate to birthday people. You're only having to give out the free food if they come in. And they're not, as I say, they're not coming alone for their birthday. They're bringing 2, 3, 4, 5 other people that are going to pay full price. So I always like to point out to business owners, there is a cost to get a table into a restaurant. There is a cost to get a customer, regardless of your business. And you can spend $300 on an ad, or you can spend $300 on 15 free meals that they're alone. They've got 2 or 3 other people. So
every business
it's easier to explain that sort of math with graphs and things, but hopefully I'm making that clear and speaking slowly enough so people understand what I'm trying to get at. There is a cost to get a customer, and birthdays are a great way to do that.
And there's a lot of ways to, market yourself organically, meaning you don't pay. And this is one of those ways that you can do it organically. Basically, I mean, you already have to pay for the so-called free meal, but we all know that, at cost, you're not really spending that much. And the reward is so much greater than, the, like you said, $30 meal that you're giving away, And you got a happy, and you got a happy customer, and that's important.
If you collect the contact information of everyone.
My slogan is, your abilities are infinite. What does that mean to you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if you're saying if you keep having birthdays,
abilities are
going to
happen. I guess that means to me that as long as you're not dead and you're moving forward, good things are going to happen.
Awesome. So, do you have any last words?
Exactly right. If you
wisdom?
Keep having birthdays, keep. There's a lot of things you can do out there that don't cost any money to bring in new business. But as long as you keep having birthdays, keep swinging. Last words of wisdom. Let me see now. I've got some words of wisdom on my wall over there. This is, I guess, a quote I'll leave from Jeb Blount. He says, every major failure in my life has come as a direct result of a collapse in my self-discipline to do the little things every day. Frankly, that is all failure really is. The
I love
collapse
that.
in self-discipline to do the little things every day. You don't have to do 107 networking events in 30 days. Just get out there and do something every day to grow your business.
If you enjoyed this show, please go ahead and share it on your Instagram story and tag me here, the Nick Heart. Also, go ahead and share it anywhere else that you see fit, because the only way that I can grow this is by you guys sharing it. I don't sell anything on here. I don't have any sponsors, so let's just get it out there by word of mouth and help more people. Alright, everyone, remember, your abilities are infinite.